Hi everyone, my name is Helen. Thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my yoga channel. Today we're going to do a beginner intermediate Vinyasa flow. And we're going to really focus on opening up the shoulders, opening up the chest. And in the end, I'm going to walk you through briefly how to get into forearm stand, which is definitely an intermediate advanced posture. So do what you can, skip what isn't working for you today, and just remember that we're here to feel good. Let's get started. Let's begin in a comfortable cross-legged seated position. You can always sit up on a block or a pillow. You can always sit on your knees, but find a comfortable seated position to start, preferably cross-legged if you can. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Close your eyes. Palms can be face down or face up on your knees. Take this time to get present in your breath and present in your body. Breathing in and out through the nose. Slowing down and lengthening your breaths, making each breath intentional, conscious. And checking in with your body at this time, noticing how you're feeling physically, mentally, emotionally without trying to judge it, just notice. And then take this time to set an intention for your yoga practice today. It can be profound or it can be really not profound. It can be a word, a phrase. You can dedicate your practice to someone, but think of a higher reason, a higher purpose that you're getting on your mat today. And then let's take a deep breath in through the nose, fill up the lungs all the way and hold the breath at the top. Take in another sip of air through the nose until you're uncomfortably full. Open up your mouth and sigh it out. Again, inhale through the nose, fill up the lungs all the way and hold the breath at the top. Take in another sip of air. Open your mouth, spill it all out. Let your breath return to a comfortable, natural place in and out through the nose. And gently open up the eyes. So I am going to be backwards when I do this next thing. I wish I could mirror it, but I will really confuse myself and then confuse you. So just remember, I'm backwards. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, take a twist, left hand behind you, right hand to left leg, sitting up nice and tall, rooting down through the sits bones and lifting up through the crown of the head. Continuing to breathe in and out through the nose. And with each inhale, grow a little taller. And with each exhale, twist a little bit more. Now keep your right hand where it is, reach your left arm up, cross it on top of the right, grab hold of your right knee, round the spine, let go of the head. You can sway a little, you can stay still, you can fold a little, you can fold a lot. Just really allow your spine to round and your neck to be heavy. So your arms are crossed with your left arm on top. Keep your arms crossed, start to sit up. And then give yourself a hug. Left arm stays on top. So you're wrapping your arms around yourself, starting to open up your shoulders. You can stay just like this, or you can take it into a shoulder stretch. So left arm is still on top. You're crossing the left arm over the body, getting into your left shoulder, your left tricep. Continuing to breathe. And then maybe turning this into an eagle wrap. So wrapping the arms. The left arm is on top. Palms extend away from your face. Squeeze your arms towards each other. Feeling that opening in your left shoulder, left rhomboid area. One more breath. then release. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Exhale, twist the other way. Right hand behind you, left hand to right leg, sitting up nice and tall. Keep lifting up through the crown of the head and rooting down through the sits bones. Maybe you'll twist a little bit more for this last breath. Left hand stays where it is. Right arm reaches on top, cross over, grab hold of the left knee, round your spine, let go of the head. Again, you can take small movements and sway, but just around your spine. And let your head be really heavy. Right arm stays on top. Give yourself a hug. Sorry, I'm kind of hitting the mic here, so I'm trying not to do that. Staying just like this, or taking the cross-body shoulder stretch with the right arm on top. You're hooking it with the left arm, and you're drawing the right arm across the body, getting into your right shoulder. Staying or turning it into an eagle arm wrap with the right arm on top, hugging your arms towards each other, opening up your shoulder blades. One more breath in and out through the nose. And then release. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's come forward, hands and knees, tabletop. So really getting into our shoulders today. Fingers spread wide, wrists under shoulders. Let's start with some cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, lift the heart, eye gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, press the floor away. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, lift the heart, eye gaze up. Exhale, round. Close your eyes. Continue nice and slow at your own breath. Really exaggerating the movement of your spine. Waking it up. Seeing if you can make each movement last as long as each slow breath. And then let's find some stillness in our tabletop. Reach your right arm forward like you were going to shake someone's hand. Drag your hand down, back up and around, making big, slow circles. So just starting to move our arm around in our shoulder socket to lubricate the joint and create synovial fluid. As you're reaching up, you're inhaling. As you're dragging it down and back, you're exhaling. Reverse the direction. Remember, we're just getting nice and warm. And then reach the right arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Slide the right arm under and through. Right palm faces the sky. Right temple or the back of the skull to the floor. Really slide the right arm underneath so that you're stretching out your right shoulder. You can stay just like this. You can take the left arm, wrap it around your low back, and hook the inner right thigh if that feels good. Opening up the left shoulder even more. One more breath. And then let's release. Left hand plants next to your face. Reach the right arm back up to the sky. Don't put it down. Reach it back out in front of you like you were going to shake someone's hand. Left leg extends back, balancing table. Inhale, lengthen out here. Exhale, elbow, knee, knee, elbow, round, squeeze, curl. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, round it in. Again, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, round and curl. Open it up. Stay just like this, or bend your left leg, reach back, catch hold of the foot. Press the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. Try to draw your right shoulder forward. You can turn your head to the right if you'd like, but we're getting a stretch in our left quad and our right shoulder. Let's release it back down, tabletop. Reach your left arm forward and drag it down, back, up and around. Big, slow circles on the left side. Remember, as you're reaching up, you're inhaling. As you're dragging it down and back, you're exhaling. Circle in the other direction. And then inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread the needle. Slide the left arm under and through, left temple or back of skull to the floor. Really threading the left arm underneath. Option to take that half bind if you did so on the previous side. Keep checking in with your breath. Let's release it. Right hand plants next to your face. Re-reach the left arm back up to the sky. Bring the left arm out in front of you and the right leg back, balancing table. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow, knee, knee, elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, round it in. Open back up. Stay here. Or tiger pose, bending your right leg, reaching back, catching hold of the foot. Kick the foot into the hand into the foot, create that tension, and then draw your left shoulder forward. Let's release it and come back down, tabletop. Puppy pose, so keep your hips high, walk your hands forward, melt your heart down towards the floor. Maybe your forehead comes down, maybe your chest and your chin come down. I don't want to crush my mic, so I'm not going to come all the way down, but recognize that you're really trying to get your heart down. You can always widen your arms if your shoulders are a little bit tight, or if you even want more, you can come up onto your fingertips. Keep breathing, one more breath. And then slide all the way down to your belly into Sphinx pose. Elbows are in line with your chest. This is a really nice thoracic spine opener because your belly stays on the floor, your low back stays long. Wrists in line with elbows, elbows under your shoulders. Tops of the feet down. Feel like you're trying to drag your heart forward. Expand through the collarbones. Space between your shoulders and your ears. Breathing. Holding it here, let's just take a couple neck rolls. You can pause anywhere that's feeling a little sticky. Circle in the other direction. And then find stillness. Keep your forearms on the floor. Tuck your toes. Lift up to a forearm plank. Navel to spine, one hand at a time. Ooh, that rhymed. Come up to a high plank. So top of a push-up, wrist under shoulders. You're activating through the legs, puffing up through your upper back so your shoulder blades aren't sticking out. Inhale here. Exhale, hips back, down dog. Let's do that again. Inhale, shift forward, plank. Keep your hands and feet where they are. Exhale, hips back, down dog. One more time. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, hips back, down dog. Staying here. We'll start to pedal out the feet. Bend your right leg, press the left heel towards the floor. And then switch, just moving back and forth, taking any movements to help you get comfortable in the first down dog of the practice. Fingers are spreading nice and wide. And then find stillness in your down dog. It's okay if you can't straighten your legs yet. We're still getting warmed up. Slowly walk your feet to your hands to the front of the mat. Put a bend in your knees, grab hold of opposite elbows, let go of the head, and sway a little side to side. Release your elbows, hang heavy like a rag doll, roll up one vertebra at a time. Your head is the last thing to come up. Meeting in mountain pose, so rolling your shoulders down and back, rooting down through the feet. They can be together or close together. Stand nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms around and up. Grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale over to the right, stretching out the left side body. Keep pressing down evenly through both feet. Pressing your hips slightly to the left. And then release, inhale, grab the right wrist with the left hand. Exhale to the left, lengthening through your right side, pressing down through both feet, slightly pressing your hips to the right. Inhale back up to center, hook your thumbs, reach up and start to take a little bit of a back bend, pressing your hips forward. Inhale, exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look out, lengthen. Plant your hands, step back, plank, and exhale, chaturanga. Shift forward, lower halfway, option to drop your knees. Point your toes, inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Right leg sweeps, one-legged dog. Explore, so open up the hips, bend the knee, make circles. Just move the leg around in any way that feels good and wakes it up a little bit. No right or wrong way. And then straighten the leg, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, shift shoulders over wrists like you were in a plank. Inhale, sweep the leg back. Exhale, step the foot all the way between the hands. Walk it over to the left. You're coming into a wide-legged forward fold. So toes, feet are parallel. Toes are slightly in, heels are slightly out. Let's come to a wide-legged down dog or a hammock pose. Walk your hands forward, press your hips back. Maybe you'll come up onto your fingertips, melt your heart down towards the floor. So it's almost like you're trying to scoop your chest down. Keep pressing your hips back. Another round of breath. And then walk your hands back forward, coming back to that right side lunge. Lower your left knee down, point your toes, right knee over right ankle. Inhale, reach up, low crescent lunge. Letting your hips drop slightly forward, reaching up biceps by the ears. Inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms, open your heart, offer it up, let your head drop back. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands frame the foot, straighten your right leg. Half splits. Walk your hands back so they're underneath your shoulders. You can have them up on blocks or books. If you need, press down through the right heel and draw your right hip back in space. Making sure you're still breathing. Bend into your right leg. Tuck your left toes, lift the left knee off the floor, left hand plants, right arm reaches, lunge, twist. Keep spinning the right ribs up towards the sky. Right hand plants, step it back, high plank. Vinyasa, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, pedal out the feet if you need. Left leg sweeps, one-legged dog. Explore, open up your hips, bend your knee, move it around. Just inviting movement in. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, shift shoulders over wrists. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, step the foot all the way between your hands. Walk it over to the right. Toes slightly in, heels slightly out. Hands under shoulders, inhale, flat back, come up halfway. Keep your spine long, hands come to hips, rise all the way up to stand. Interlace your fingers behind your low back. Keep your palms pressing together. So resist the urge to kind of spread it out, keep your palms together. If you can't interlace, you can use a strap or a towel. Inhale, drag the knuckles down, take a back bend. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, let the hands come off the back. Shift the weight slightly forward towards the balls of your feet in this one. Breathing. One more round of breath. Release the hands. Walk it back around to the front. Left knee over left ankle. Lower your right knee down, point your toes. Inhale, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Biceps by the ears. Reaching through the fingers, inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms, open your heart. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, half splits. Straighten the left leg. You're just on the heels. The toes are flexing towards your face. You're drawing your left hip back. Hands on blocks if you need. Continuing to breathe. Bend into your left leg. Tuck your right toes, lift the right knee off the floor. Right hand plants, left arm reaches to the sky, lunge, twist. Keep your right knee activated so you're staying really strong in your right quad. Reaching through the left fingers, spinning towards the sky. Left hand plants, Vinyasa. Take it or leave it. 3 to 5 breaths in your downward facing dog. At the end of an exhale, come high on the toes, gaze forward at the hands, step, hop, or walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Toes and heels touch, bend your legs, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Biceps by the ears, you're sitting your hips back, lengthening through the low back. So don't pop the butt out, don't scoop it all the way under. Find that middle ground, that gray area. Palms come together, heart center, take a twist. Left elbow hooks outside of right leg. Press your palms together, elbows wide. Root down through your right foot, and lift up your left, step it all the way back to a high lunge prayer twist. Wiggle it back if you need to, and it's okay if this wasn't graceful. Rise all the way up to a high crescent lunge. Hugging your thighs towards the midline, reaching through the fingers. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior 2. Open it up. Right heel in line with left arch. Arms out into a T. You're bending into your right leg. Let's take 3 pumping warriors. Inhale, straighten the leg. Reach the arms up. Exhale, press it back, warrior 2. 2 more at your own breath. Move nice and slow. We meet in a warrior 2. Flip your right palm to the sky. Reach forward and back, exalting your warrior. Lengthening through your right side. Keep bending into your right leg. You can always take the half bind, wrapping your left arm around your low back. Side angle pose. Right forearm to right thigh. Reach up and over with the left arm. Long line of energy down the left side of the body, spinning the left ribs to the sky. Don't collapse onto your forearm. Hold yourself up. Stay or take a bind, reaching in front with the right, behind with the left, linking the hands and opening your left shoulder up towards the sky. So we don't want to roll forward here. You want to continue to open up your left shoulder. Taking one more breath. And then let's release both hands inside of the right foot. Walk your right foot over to the right edge of the mat. Lower your left knee down, lizard pose. Hands, forearms, whatever feels good. Let's lift our right toes and roll to the outer edge of the right foot. Breathe in here. Option for a quad stretch. Bending your left leg, reaching back with your right arm, expanding through the right side of your chest, maybe catching hold of the foot. If you're not able to catch hold of the foot, that's okay. Let it go. It's not a big deal. We're not here to force things to happen. Let's release it. Come up to your high plank. Vinyasa. You can always double, triple, chaturanga, whatever's working for you today. You can always skip it. 2 more breaths in your down dog. Press the floor away. Lift your hips high. At the end of an exhale, high on the toes. Gaze forward at the hands. Step, hop, or walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your legs. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sitting your hips back. Keep lengthening, so weight is slightly towards your heels. Palms come together, take a twist. Right elbow hooks outside of left leg, pressing your palms together. Root down through the left foot, lift up the right foot, and step it all the way back. High lunge, prayer twist. Elbows wide. The back foot is your foundation, so you're really rooting down through the ball of the right foot. Rise all the way up, high lunge. Biceps by the ears, hugging everything towards the midline. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Pivot your right heel down. Left heel in line with right arch. Arms out into a T. 3 pumping warriors. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. 2 more at your own breath. Holding it in your warrior two. Flip your left palm, reach forward and back. Exalting your warrior, lengthening through the left side. Keep the bend in the left leg. Option for your half bind. Side angle, left forearm, left thigh. Reach up and over, bicep by the ear. So you're not rounding forward. You're spinning your heart towards the sky, lengthening down the right side of the body. Don't collapse to the forearm. Stay or take your bind, reaching in front with the right, behind with the left, and opening your heart. Keep breathing. Maintain the integrity of this posture. Release, lizard. Both hands inside of your left foot over to the left edge of the mat. Lower your right knee down, point your toes. Hands, forearms, blocks. Lift your left toes, roll to the outer blade of the left foot. Getting a little deeper in this hip opener. Option for the quad stretch, bending your right leg, reaching back with the left hand, catching hold of the foot, expanding through the left side body. Let's release it and take your vinyasa. Three to 5. Let's take 5 breaths here. Pressing the floor away, lifting your hips high. See if you can put a little bit more weight in your legs. Walk your hands to the back of the mat into a forward fold. Inhale, find a flat back. Lengthen and look out. Exhale, fold. Left hand comes to your left hip. Peace fingers wrap around your right big toe, or you can use a strap or a towel. Root down through the left foot and extend the right leg all the way out, standing hand to big toe pose. Stand really tall. Keep pressing down through your left big toe and gazing at something in front of you that's not moving. Open the right leg out to the right side. Bring your right leg back to center. Hold it up and reach both arms, biceps by the ears. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Inhale. Exhale, standing splits. Right leg high, hands to the mat. So for a deeper stretch, you can walk your hands a little closer to the left leg. Maybe grab hold of the ankle. And then keep your right leg lifted. Walk your hands forward, one-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Try to tap it. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, step it all the way through. Pivot your left heel down. Warrior one, rise up. So in warrior one, your back heel is down. Your feet are hip width apart. You're trying to draw your left hip forward. Biceps by the ears. Arms come out into a T. Give yourself a hug, right arm on top. And then wrap the arms once or twice, eagle arms. It's okay if you can't double wrap. Lean forward, look forward, come off of your left leg. You're coming into a warrior 3 with eagle arms, so hips are squared. Start to stand up, bring your left leg on top of the right. Wrap once or twice, full eagle pose. So you're squeezing everything together and you're finding that point of gaze to help you balance. Let's open it all up, half moon. So unwind, right hand plants a foot in front of your right foot, left arm, left leg, lift, everything opens. Can you lift your left leg even higher? Bend into your right leg and step the left foot all the way back. Warrior 2. Straighten your right leg. Triangle. Reach all the way forward. Right hand comes down, left arm straight out of the shoulder. Trying to line up your shoulders over your shin. Reverse it. So slide the left arm down the left leg. Reach up and over with your right arm, lengthening through the right side. Vinyasa. We're almost done. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. You're in a forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Right hand, right hip, peace fingers, or wrap around the left big toe, or use your strap or towel. Extend the left leg all the way out in front of you. Stand tall. Do your best. Balance is really tricky. Open the left leg out to the left side. Do your best. Left leg comes back to the center. Hold that point of gaze. Hold your leg up, biceps by the ears. Hold it, inhale. Exhale, standing splits. Left leg high. Walking your hands closer to the right foot or ankle for a deeper stretch. Keep your left leg lifted. Walk your hands forward. One-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Try to tap it. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, step it all the way through. Right heel pivots down. Warrior 1, rise up. Rooting down through the outer edge of your right foot. Biceps by your ears. Arms out into a T. Left arm on top. Give yourself a hug. Wrap once or twice. Eagle arms. Lean forward, look forward. Find that drishti, that point of gaze. And then come off of your right leg. Squaring off your hips. So drawing the front of your right hip forward and down. Full eagle, right leg on top. Wrap once or twice. Focusing and breathing. Half moon, let's open it all up. Left hand plants, right arm, right leg. Everything opens, everything stacks. Keep lifting through your right leg. Bend your left leg, step the right foot all the way back. Warrior 2, left heel in line with right arch. Straighten your left leg. Triangle pose, reach forward and down. Shoulders stacked, hips open. And trying to line up your shoulders over your leg. Reverse it. Right arm slides down, reach back with the left arm. And Vinyasa. Three breaths here. Lower your knees, child's pose. Big toes touch, knees can be together or apart. Forehead comes down to the floor. You can reach your arms forward or have them back. We're going to take a few breaths here. And then we're going to warm up for
forearm stand if it's something you decide to try. Two more breaths.
And then come up onto your knees. So we're going to start with dolphin push-ups, and these are a really good way to strengthen the shoulders and get mobility in the shoulders, which you need. You need flex. You don't just need to be strong. You need to have flexible shoulders to do forearm stand or pincha mayurasana. So this is a good way if you do not get forearm stand today. Practicing these dolphin push-ups are really helpful. They're also really helpful if you have a headstand practice or that's something you're working towards. So remember, we're not attaching to results. We're just giving it a shot. So measure out your elbows. We don't want our elbows to get too wide. So you're measuring out your elbows. Keep them exactly where they are. Interlace your hands, interlace your fingers. So this is how you'd get into bound headstand. Don't worry, we're not inverting right now. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back. So you're in a dolphin pose with your hands interlaced. Inhale, bring your chin to your thumbs. It's okay if it doesn't touch, just come forward. Exhale, press your hips back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, hips back. Take 5 more at your own breath. Lost count. Good. When you're done, lower your knees and just take a moment, sit back onto your heels. So ideally when we practice any inversion, but especially forearm stand, we're not jumping, we're not kicking into it. So I'm going to show you how you'd get into it with a split press. Remember that this doesn't happen overnight. Patience is part of the process. Patience, cultivating the strength, cultivating the flexibility. So we're all going to come into dolphin, and then you're going to stay or go forward if it's up to you. Measure out your elbows. What happens in pincha is our elbows go out and our hands fly together. We ideally want to stop that from happening. So measure out the elbows and then put your hands down. Wrist in line with shoulders, so basically the same way we were in Sphinx pose. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. So this is dolphin. And let's just start to shift a little forward and back here. Nothing too crazy. And then keep your legs straight. So this does take flexibility. Walk your feet in as much as you can with straight legs. Stay right there. Lift your left leg up. One more breath. And lower it down. Right leg up. Both legs are straight. And lower down. Lower your knees. Sit back onto your heels. Shake it out. So now you're either going to do that again, or you're going to start to shift forward till your bottom leg lifts off the floor. If that isn't today, it's okay. Like I'm telling you, we think that we should be able to do it or whatever. It took me a lot, like years. But ideally, what happens, the higher over your shoulders that you walk the hips, you don't even have to kick. You just lean forward. So that's all about getting the flexibility and the strength. So measure it out. Lift up the knees. Walk in as much as you can. Hips over shoulders as much as you can. Left leg up. Stay here or start to shift forward until your right leg comes up into your pincha. Breathing. And then come down, back into your dolphin pose. Let's try that on the other side. So walk in, walk in, walk in. Right leg lifts. Shift forward. Maybe the bottom leg comes up. Maybe not. Usually we have one side that's a little easier than the others. If you're in pincha, hold it. I fell out. I'm not going back in. Wherever you are, one more breath. And then release it down. Child's pose this time with your knees together, reaching your arms back, forehead to the floor. Let go here. You can rock your head side to side, massage out your third eye.
That was like a really fast way to go through one way you can enter forearm stand. There are others, obviously, but this is just a nice place to start. Let's come up to seated.
We're going to cool it down. Soles of the feet together, bound angle pose. You can have your feet close to your pelvis or further away, more of a diamond shape, whatever is best for you. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, fold.
Hands can stay on your feet, or you can reach your arms forward. And just let go of the head. We'll stay here for 3 more slow, full breaths. And then slowly roll all the way up and straighten both legs out. Flex your feet. Sit up tall. Reach your arms up, biceps by the ears. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Keep the length. Exhale, lean forward and fold. So seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Trying to keep the length in your spine so we target our hamstrings here. Taking 3 more slow, deep breaths in and out through the nose. And sit up. Reach your arms alongside your legs, round your spine. Lower down 1 vertebra at a time. And when you get there, bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug. Rock a little side to side, massaging out your lower lumbar spine. Straighten your left leg down to the floor. Interlace your hands on top of your right shin and rock the leg a little side to side. Bring your right arm out into a T. Cross the right leg over the body with the left hand. Turn your head to the right. Close your eyes, relax your right shoulder down. Slowing down your breathing. Beginning to really cool down. And bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Rock side to side. Straighten your right leg down to the floor. Interlace your hands on top of your left shin. Rock the leg a little side to side. Left arm out into a T. Cross the right leg over the body. The left leg over the body. With your right hand, turn your head to the left. And if this feels weird, scoot your hips to the left and it will help the knee go more to the right. Bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a hug, rock a little side to side. I'm going to take a happy baby pose. If there's any final postures that you need, hip opener, back bend, inversion, feel free to take it to do your own cool down and then come to Savasana when you're ready. If you're ready, then you'll take just one last pose, happy baby, bottoms of the feet to the sky. Grab the outsides of the feet, pull the thighs down towards the floor, press the tailbone away from you, and rock a little side to side, massaging out your lower lumbar spine. Maybe you'll turn it into a happy straddle, straightening out the legs. And then making your way into Shavasana. Legs straight out, feet fall open, palms face the sky. Close your eyes. Soften the space between the eyebrows. Relax the cheeks and the jaw. Let go of all effort. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm and just melt into the mat, letting go. Allowing yourself to completely relax and soften. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. If you're ready to come out of it, you'll start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, inviting small movements back to the body. Turn your head side to side. Reach your arms up overhead, point your toes, take a big morning stretch. And then bend your knees and gently roll to your right side, pausing in fetal pose for a moment, resting your right ear on your right outstretched arm. And when you're ready, keep your eyes closed and come up to a comfortable seated position. Sitting tall, same place we began our yoga practice. Join your palms together in prayer at your chest. Gently bow your head to your heart ceiling in the practice with gratitude. Thank you all so much for tuning in and sharing your practice with me. It was my honor. Namaste, yogis. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.